Alexander Volkanovski talked about his recent UFC 294 knockout defeat to Islam Makhachev. The Australian fighter apologized to his fans for his loss in the highly anticipated battle and expressed his regret. Here is what he said. "Obviously, it didn't go my way. Felt strong in there. I felt very strong, so even when he did clinch up, I thought, oh yeah, we're good here. But just on the feet, I just couldn't pull the trigger." Islam, full credit to him, did a great job of obviously setting the kicks up, which we knew he was going to do, and then just obviously was going low and all that. I knew it would eventually go high. I thought I was going to block it. I did try and block it. It still went over. I could be more dangerous. I knew I would be in danger there, so I did everything. I just could not pull the trigger. I was talking to myself in there and like, come on. You got to go, like, do something, and I just couldn't do it. Volkanovski's return to the cage is surely much anticipated by fans across the world, who believe he will use this experience to become an even more threatening force in the UFC featherweight class. Francis Ngannou, the former UFC champion, has addressed his doubters before his much-awaited heavyweight boxing matchup with Tyson Fury. Francis is about to go on a historic journey inside the boxing ring. The combat sports world has responded to this decision with mixed feelings. Francis spoke to the doubters with unflinching confidence in a recent statement. Here is what he said. "Whatever they do, they're gonna watch it from the stage. I'm the man on the stage, that's it. I don't care because it's my show. I managed to get here, and whether you like it or not, you just have to take it. It doesn't get under my skin. It's the entire story of my life. Every time it's been like that from the beginning. Since when I was a kid, even dreaming to become a fighter, it was the same thing. Even people that you know for sure that they love you, they couldn't see my vision and understand what I was doing. Now look how far we've come." Fans are excited to see this historic matchup between two of the most fearsome fighters in the world, and their excitement only grows closer to the fight date. The comments of Francis remind us that ultimately, it will be his tenacity and unshakable faith in himself that will matter most. The explosive light heavyweight contender Johnny Walker has expressed his disappointment with the way his battle against Ankalaev ended. Walker feels that Ankalaev should have been disqualified for his illegal knee strike, similar to what happened with Aljamain Sterling's controversial championship victory. Here is what he said. "I'm more disappointed also because it happened the same thing with Aljamain Sterling. He became a champ off a knee like that. I don't want to become champ, but maybe could take points off him and the fight continues. Or maybe disqualify him or whatever as well. It's an illegal shot. He could put me out. A very illegal shot. I could have damage in my brain or something. In the fight, everything you throw is intentional. Nobody said, oh, I slipped, and there's the knee. No, he had the position and threw it. It was intentional. His brain gave the command." It remains to be seen how the Ankalaev vs. Johnny Walker story will conclude. Whether the UFC will rebook their fight, or if they will each continue on their respective paths, share your thoughts in the comments about what you believe should happen. Following his impressive victory over Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev has maintained his position as the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC rankings. Makhachev was hoping that this victory would finally push him to the coveted number 1 slot, but both fans and analysts are left scratching their heads over this decision. Following the announcement, a composed but obviously confused Makhachev questioned the ranking committee's reasons. Here is what he said. "I have already said at the press conference, who makes these rankings? What do they do it for? I have no clue. I beat the pound-for-pound king before, they didn't put me as number 1, so now I am not surprised they did it this way again. Maybe that's because Jones is fighting soon, so they want to promote his fight. I don't understand what else I should do to get the number 1 spot other than beat the one who was number 1. As the conversation around pound-for-pound rankings continues, the UFC community eagerly awaits Makhachev's next move. With a strong track record and a growing following of loyal fans, it seemed like a matter of time until he takes the desired top slot. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.